So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just take a quick view here on on what we are doing here. Of course, you can see our organizations is there. They're actually up to date organizations. Okay, so we have a Terra organizations here, and they're up to date. Of course, from mortgages to check standard. Okay, this check standard we have, which we do. This is the kind of papers we do buy, and then we do buy, and then with the cash dollars, we give you cash dollars, and then we take the papers, we reserve it, then we exchange them to cash dollars, and then or we use these papers which you have like this with your name. We put it into your MasterCard, which we issued with our name as a credit card, MasterCard, Visa, or debit card. Okay, and then there you go, and we set your account up. Okay, those are briefly about this and our ads and advertisements. And if we start with the logos, of course you can see we have the logos here rearranged, and then we rearrange the logos, okay, back to its normality, and we have everything here back again now. Is now good. The shape here is okay. To there is okay, except this mouth here is not really good. We have a sub pencil, but the sub pencil is still revealed that. And then it's not our fault. It's not a computer fault, but it's the zoom standard. So that is up to the zoom. When our zoom is standard become normal, okay, and then we will profit that in the future. So otherwise, these are areas which we have much communicated to you, ladies and gentlemen. And then if you look here, this was the old logos we have. Then the receipts here is missing. Someone just took away the receipt informations, and then that make us to suffer to gain another receipts. And then this is the mobility systems we are talking about, and then we talk about this very much. And then our fiscal years arrangements, and then the system you should vote. This is the Sudan. You should vote Sudan. Okay, this is a priority voting Sudan, and then voting wine as your future phone provider. Those phones which you're seeing here, we can provide and make your phone available, calling right from your desktops, right from your phone, computers, and anywhere. They will ring, of course, they for free, and then you can call to anybody and they talk to anybody, so easy mandate. So therefore you vote wine warehouse, and then you vote Sudan, which is this one here, and don't vote this Sudan here. This Sudan here is fake, so don't work with it. So when we mean a new pay, and then that mean vote Sudan. This is not a nickname to Sudan. We are not trying to fool Sudan. This is vote. It's the same meaning from here. This is the translation to English. This is the translation from the dialect. Okay? So meaning the paper you're holding here, you are voting Sudan. Okay? The paper you're holding there, you're voting Sudan. Nyipe. Okay? So that is vis-a-vis that one. And then when we talk of the credit card, and then the portfolios standard logo, okay, for the logos which are coming up here, which will serve our screen, for our screening, for our screen, like this one here, blank screen, when we have it, as which we show you guys several times. And then this is for the logos standard. We size it well, and that's how they're gonna fit there. And then for on the other areas, we have this one here. This is a medical distribution warehouse. It's a medical distribution warehouse. You can see there we have from here the distribution goes to this kind of homes, and then those are the homes. They goes to those kind of homes, and then if it come to the hospital equipment, of course there are balance, and then a balance, and then hospital beds, and then we have all the equipments necessary for hospital, dentists, to operating, and then to anything medicals, and then you name it. Okay, your comfort, and then the doctor's equipments, they're all available there, and then we have it all available. So on areas, we try to name these hospital equipments, clinic equipments, and then transportations, and then patient referral vehicles, and then we have these are for staffs maybe use, and then these are for hospital use. Okay, and then we have many other things here. This is briefly about the hospitals. And then when we also look here into the other areas, that is overview. The receipts update which we have here. This is the receipt. You can see we updated the receipt. We plug it right there. It's now available there. It was missing on the list. That's the only areas that we suffer to replicate, so that we can put them back on the track. Okay. And then on area of this one, these are the areas of the logos. We have the logos. You can see this is up to there is logos. And then here, that is about the court. Okay, court. That is our courtrooms which we open there for, and then how to get them constructed. And then we have the police station here. This is the police stations, and then a police stations, and then we have a departure, airport departure, and then we have the terminals, a baggage claim area where you receive your baggages, and then your schedules, airport schedules, departure schedules. Okay, what time you will depart, and then that is the schedule here, busy schedules for you to departure, then when you want to get ready, and then your checkpoint when you are crossing the terminals, you are going to the booking. Okay, you are taking the booking, you check out to the airport. Okay, and then that is the counter. Okay, airport counters, and then your booking, and then your booking ticket, and then so your booking pass. This is your booking ticket. Then you can fly. You know, those are your checkpoint, and then your area for this one for baggages, and also counter. And then your arrival, landing. And then when we talk here, that is your booking. Okay, when you travel by airline, by railways, and then you have your transportations. Airport shuffles. We have our airport shuffles standard with the airport names, and then the normal take you to wherever your destination take you. Okay, so we have what they call traveled currency exchange. This is travel currency exchange, and then we have so far also the escalates. You can see there travelers coming from the airport, coming from the railway stations. And then we have ATM shops, and we have regular gas station here. The gas station is there, and then you can see area where you can charge your vehicles, and then fuel your vehicle as well, and then hotel receptions. And then on the other area was this is your hotel rooms where you arrange your booking to sleep over. And then on the other end here, that is railway crossing line. And then you can see railway booking is there. Also, you are going to book the railways. Then you should know also how to cross the railways as well. And then you are booking here, and then you arrival from the railways, your destinations, and then your take off also by railways. And then the railway crossing terminals, or the airport terminals crossing points. This is the terminals here. You can see they're using master key. to cross the line there, you can see. And then this is railways stations, subways, and then we have exit to the street, and then locations to the railways, which can tell you your locations, which area you want to travel, and then your booking ticket zones for railways. You book your tickets there. That is railways windows we have right there. And then we have also what we call the section which is dealing with our banking systems, basic banking system and customer service. And then we have online students and training area for people who are getting their skills expanded, okay, to take their skill to next level. The skills such as we have highways track, okay, they are cargoing, and then logistic systems, and then railway logistics for basic constructions and others, general actually. And then we have logistics, which is handling your mails, basic mails. And then we have what they call the warehouse for the pharmacy warehouse. And then we have the so-called the general hospital equipment. Okay, the general hospital equipment. And then the hospital will be constructing will be this one here. You can see this is the hospital there. Okay, it's very big hospital, and then we need to do that job as possible as we will and as we can. So basically that is the concerns that we have here. Otherwise, on the event, let's watch the videos here of these areas that we are tackling here. And then so basically, let's see here, we have so far those areas that we have to watch the videos. But first, let's check here what time we have. This is 20. Then we have there roughly 2 durations, and that much there. That's 2 duration, that much there. Okay, 2 duration, that much there. Ladies and gentlemen, so let's try to watch the video. This is the court proceeding and police stations, and the takeoff, of course, by the airline, and then your arrival baggages, where you claim your baggages, and then your schedule of takeoff. Okay, so on the area, that is your checkpoint. And then we have also your booking, when you book your tickets. And then of course you arrive, you departure and arrival again. And then when you arrive, we have you shuffles by the airports direct. And then that's your shuffles, and then that's when you come in, you arrive. Then to mean of your ATMs, and then to book your hotel and others, your railways. And then that's when you need the railways, subways, railways, and then there is of course a busy line, of course the checkpoint. There are all railways exits. So that is by railways, by roads, by air. Okay. Then of course pharmacy, which we just say very much, and that is bring us to the end. There you can see that is the list videos we have there. Of course, handling car, two basics, that area there. Of course, we're still this there, and then this is mortgages, tracking areas that we have, and then you can see we still have the mortgages price very high. Mortgages price is very high, and then it started on that year. The mortgages, we have the mortgages from there. You can see the prices there. That is 1 million is still 73,000, and then that is 1,270,000, and then there is too much money there. Too much money still there. A lot of money. Okay, the mortgages never settled yet, and they never settled yet, and never settled yet. And then whatever we opened for you today, sections, and today we were right here. Today the price is a little bit down, but it's still the same. Okay, that is 800 still. So it's still very high there. That is for basically for mortgages, and then that is handling the mortgages. But on events of this and of the matters that we are handling, of course, you know, that is step by steps, and it need a lot of negotiations. We have to negotiate well with the N1s, and then that is required a lot of negotiations because it's a workplace and a workplace safety. So consider everything here is a workplace safety, and take it as a workplace safety, because we see here and we dream a lot so about this in Sudan. We try to fix it, but we cannot really fix it. So we try to talk to those SPLA office, and then those guys they boycotted the areas, and then they caused trouble with some of us. But we have no weapons, and then we went and we checked them. They ran a lot, and then they are not to be seen in the office. They are not longer in the office. So they are changing their mind, you know, as our preaching goes on about Sudan, because we are the copyright, and then example is elites, you know. So we're providing examples. So if the more examples we provide, the more crimes we may stop, you know, and you may stop. And if you use Sudan as an advantages, of course you may win a lot. If you use Sudan as an disadvantages, of course, someone may write on your behalf you are a dead person. They may lie, but the person who writes Sudan with the confident will tell them this is not the truth. The guy is not a dead guy. When you said they needed their Sudan land, they are not a dead guy. A poverty cannot kill the person. They have their strengths, and then they have their point. If that is the South Sudan, that is our weaknesses. So our strength is the Sudan. When we want it fully, and then we will earn it. But when we want it halfway, we will die. That is why, you know, we don't want it halfway, and we want it full way. That is why what we earn, and then what we do for a living as a Sudanese, ladies and gentlemen. Sudanese, which is the East African communities. Therefore, we are Canadian as well. And wherever you contact, our skin is white, our skin is black, our skin is colored, but wherever it belongs, we are all it. And then we do normally copyright, and then we do understand to people faith and people enforcements where they are enforcing to be, and then we certified, we confirmed we are who we are, and then who they are. So ladies and gentlemen, this is vis-a-vis 800 for 1301, and there by me Wine Hassan as is it on.